Hi, my name's Hugh and welcome back to my home studio. I'm going to get it out of the way right at the start here. If you're loving these videos, hit like and subscribe down below, then head straight to the Muso's Corner YouTube channel where there are heaps more videos for your entertainment. In this box is the brand new St. James amplifier by Blackstar. Gorgeous. This is the 6L6 version. I have been doing a bit of pre-reading and this is meant to be a slightly higher gain. There's a lovely bit of resistance on the dials and the finish is looking really exquisite as well. I think this is a really well made amplifier. On the front here there's a little switch for a 2-watt and a 50-watt mode, and then in the middle you've got this sag mode. One really interesting feature about this amplifier is the cab emulation. So you could tour or do all of your gigs just with this head and then run a DI straight out of the back into the PA and emulate whether it's a 412 quad box or a 210 box, and the miking and how that's situated to get that beautiful mic'd guitar cab tone straight through the PA without the noisy stage. Anyway, let's plug it in via the XLR DI and hear what it actually sounds like. So I just had a quick listen back to the recordings then and I'm pleasantly surprised. This amp sounds fantastic. It does sound like a mic'd guitar amp. It's got this switch on the back so you can move between 3 different voices or 3 different cab presets. And I think that's a really cool tool. If I was in the studio and I was doubling or doing multiple passes on the one passage, I would then switch between all those different voices to just get this big blended thick sound or even just pan the different voices to each side, and you'll just get this big, wide, lush guitar sound. This amp does come with the channel foot switch, so you can move between your clean and your overdriven channels, and it's also got this extra voice switch, so on your overdriven channel or your second channel, when you hit that voice switch, boom, it just kicks up your gain a notch. Really, really fun. I can see how this would be a great tool for touring as well. It fits in your overhead luggage on a plane, it's super light, it's really attractive to be able to rock up to a venue with a guitar on your back and this under your arm, plug in the power, plug in your foot switch, plug in an XLR cable to the front of the house, and away you go. Awesome. The dials do have just this beautiful bit of smooth resistance on it. Makes it super nice just to dial in and just push into the exact tone that you want. There is a software package for this amplifier, CabRig, where you can start to design your own tones, your own combinations of cabinets, whether it's just a 412 or maybe it's a 412 and a single 15 or something like that in different spaces as well. And then using the USB input in the back, you can then start to load and store your cab presets onto this unit. You can also pass audio via USB on this unit. So again, a great studio tool for recording. It would be great to reamp using this amplifier, whether it's just a guitar track or running synth through it, or a distorted vocal track, or just smashing some drums through a guitar amp or some studio tool. There is an effects loop on the back, and that's really important for your tone meisters. It makes me think of players like Tosin Abasi, these contemporary guitarists that are really dialing in their sound to get the best attack for their playing and the best sustain and the best decay. It's a really interesting approach. They're not just after a big washed out dreamy sound or just a really saturated, overdriven, the most distorted sound they can find. It's really important to them that they've got the right ADSR for their musical passages. I think that Blackstar St. James amp is the perfect tool for that kind of tone hunting. It's got a beautiful aesthetic and it's warm. These valves have been on all morning and it smells like a new valve amp just starting to warm up, and I can see the glow and I can feel the heat and I know it's working. It's not just an amp with a valve in it like an LED light for aesthetics saying valve technology. On the back of this head, you've got your usual speaker cab jack outs. Then you've got an XLR jack for DIing and your cab simulation. You've also got a guitar jack size headphone output or line output next to that as well. A really convenient little switch for flicking between the guitar cab voicings. Then the effects loop, your foot switch jack, and the USB port. Look, if you want more information about this amplifier, head straight over to the Muso's Corner website. That's www.musoscorner.com.au, or just swing into the store and check it out for yourself. I'm Hugh Jones, and like always, happy music making.